Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel. I pray you're having a blessed morning. Good morning to everyone that will see this after the live is over. Thank you so much for everyone for clicking into this live. I wanted to come on here because I've honestly been struggling today, and it's been quite an emotional past 3 days. Um, I just wanted to come on here and ask anyone if you're struggling. Are you having a hard time? Do you feel like the weight of the world is on your shoulders? Do you feel like you could just cry and cry and cry at the feet of Jesus? Like, have you spent time at the feet of Jesus just in prayer, just crying, asking the Lord to give you strength, to give you peace? Um, that's what I've been doing for the past 3 days. The Lord had me deactivate my Facebook until Friday because there were some things that happened on Facebook, and they affected me emotionally. Um, so I wanted to come on here and just ask everyone if you're okay. If you're struggling, I understand. If you're going through a hard time, I understand. Just know that I'm here for you. I've felt so many emotions over the past 3 days that I cannot even begin to describe the things that have happened. Um, someone someone reminded me of past trauma, and as a result, for the past 3 days, I've been reliving that trauma. And I wanted to come on here and let you know that if you are struggling, look, you're not alone. I go through it too. I'm not perfect. I don't come on here and claim to be perfect. I'm raw. You see the real me whenever I go live, whether it's on camera or off camera. You see the real me. You've been on my channel long enough, some of you, that you know exactly how I think. You know me. And to have that happen the other day, and for the past few days, I've been reliving the past trauma from my past marriage. Is just, I wanted you to know that you're not alone, y'all. You're not alone. We all struggle. We all go through times of trials and tribulations. We all go through times of feeling like the weight of the world is on us. But remember, Jesus said, cast your cares upon him. Cast your anxiety on him, for he will give you rest. All ye who are weary and heavy laden, he will give you rest. We need to, and I'm talking to myself too, because I came on here because I really needed to talk myself through this. I've been in prayer for 2 days, Friday, Saturday, and yesterday. I've been in prayer. The Lord has had me in prayer so much that um, I was in prayer and did not realize the time, because I would go into worship and prayer and I would fall asleep. And it's like the Lord was telling me, Marley, you need rest. You need to sleep. There's so much that is happening in your life, my daughter. You need to sleep. You need to rest. You need to cast it on me and let me handle it. And honestly, y'all, I want you to know, sometimes it may feel like it's not easy to give it to God. Sometimes it may feel like you may feel like, how am I going to lay it down? But the Lord said, lay it at his feet. Vengeance is his, saith the Lord. Vengeance is mine. We are to lay it at his feet and let him take care of it. Each and every one of us are going through something. It's not just me. Each and every one of us are going through something. And I just wanted to come on here and encourage you and let you know, look, Marley is going through it too. Marley is going through attacks on a daily right now. And it seems like it's several times a day that I'm going through it. And yes, it does affect my emotions. Yes, it does affect my feelings. Hi, Mary. God bless you. It does affect my feelings, honestly. But I just wanted to come on here because I know y'all are struggling. I know you are. And I want to be the ear to listen. I want to be here for you, just like you're here for me whenever I need someone to talk to. I go before the Lord and I talk to Him, and I come on here and I share with you because you're my family. Y'all know every single thing that is happening in my life. And honestly, it helps me to have a place to come and be able to just tell you everything. Hi, Gina. God bless you. You understand? Yes. We all go through this, y'all. And for anybody that's just coming in, I want to tell you what happened. So the other day, Friday to be exact, someone from my past um was basically trying to bring up past trauma that I've already healed from, that I've already went through. And when they asked me questions about what I had been through, um, I didn't realize it, but I opened the door for that trauma to come back in. I opened the door for me to start feeling those emotions again. And I've literally been dealing with it for 3 days. I have deactivated my Facebook. I just deleted Messenger because it's just too much right now. So I just decided, I'm going to come on here and I'm going to talk to my family. I'm going to talk to my family. I'm going to confide in y'all. I'm going to let you know everything that's happening. And I just let you know, I just told you because it's a constant struggle. It really is, y'all. If you've ever been through trauma, and I'm just going to be real with y'all, and this is a trigger warning, okay? I'm just going to be real with y'all because there's a lot that you don't know. When I was a little girl, um, I dealt with abuse. And when I say abuse, I mean sexual abuse. I dealt with sexual abuse. From the time I was 9 years old until last year, I've dealt with abuse, different forms of abuse every single year. I had marriages did not work out because of the abuse, because of the adultery that they committed. So honestly, I've really been going through it, y'all. And I laid it at the feet of Jesus. Gina, I will definitely email you and we will talk. We will pray. We will pray. Um I will definitely email you as soon as I get off of here. Because I know how bad the anxiety can be. I know how bad the struggle can be because honestly, I'm going through it myself and I just need to tell you everything, y'all. Like the Lord is really laying on my heart just to come on here and explain everything. So that's what I'm going to do. So up until last year, every year I've been in an abusive relationship. And whether it be friendship, relationship, family, I've dealt with abuse every single year since I was 9 years old. I'm 40 now. Last year, the Lord pulled me away from an abusive situation. And I know a lot of people have been like, Marley, what happened with your marriage? Well, I'm about to be honest with you about what happened with my marriage. Um, He was constantly putting me down about my face. I know that if you've been on here long enough, you know that I have a issue with my face. It's red. That's basically what I can tell you. It's red and it stays red for long periods of time. So I use a lot of makeup to cover it up. Well, um, my ex-husband would make me feel bad because my face was red. And I dealt with this for 8 years. For 8 years, y'all, I dealt with constant emotional. I'm gonna start crying. I'm sorry. I dealt with constant emotional abuse. My first marriage, I dealt with physical abuse and emotional abuse. My very first relationship, whenever I was a teenager, was extremely abusive. He almost killed me. So you can see why, whenever that happened the other day, why that opened the door for me to go through so much trauma, to relive so much trauma. The enemy was very strategic about that conversation, and I was not discerning about it. And I answered that question. And when I answered that question, it opened the door. And it's like the gates just flew open against me. And I have not been on here because the Lord pulled me off social media. But honestly, y'all, I went back on TikTok last night because the Lord let me, because he knew I needed a safe space, you know. But my Facebook is still deactivated. I deleted my messenger. Um, Whenever I go back on Friday, there's going to be a lot of changes on my Facebook. But I just want you to know you're not alone. You are not alone. You do not struggle alone. God is there with you, and He loves you so very much. He has me on here telling you my story because He knows there's going to be someone or some people that come in here and you're just going to be listening to everything that I'm saying, and you're going to be like, wow, she's describing me. She's describing me. And the tears that you have cried at the feet of Jesus, the tears that you constantly cry, asking the Lord, Lord, when am I going to leave this situation? When is it going to be over? He is right there with you. He is right there with you, and He will never leave or forsake you. He will always be with you, even until the end of the world. When you became a child of God, you became His son, you became His daughter, you became the apple of His eye. Miss Mary, I will be praying for you. Gina, I will be praying for you as well. I know that it can be a huge struggle with different things that can happen in your life, like finances, relationships, marriage, friendships. Like if you have friends that, um, I'm going to use friends for an example. If you have friends that are no longer there for you, if you have family that's no longer there for you, if you've lost loved ones, if you're going through trauma where you're reliving past trauma, like myself, I lay it at the feet of Jesus, and I trust Him to take over and to heal me completely inside and out. Because, like I said, y'all, I struggle as much as the next person. I don't come on here pretending to be perfect. I don't come on here pretending to be someone I'm not, because honestly, I think we need people in our lives that go through the same things that we do, that struggle just as much as we do, so we can lift each other up, so we can be there for each other. And I am so thankful for y'all. You have no clue how thankful I am for this channel, how thankful I am for you, my YouTube family. We have been through everything together. We have been through so much. Like, you were there by my side whenever I was going through the worst emotions of my marriage falling apart. All of you were. I had so many of you reach out to me in my inbox on in my email that it literally touched my heart. So many of you told me your stories. So many of you have been reliving the same things that I've been reliving. And I just want to say thank you. Thank you for your prayers. Thank you for your friendship. Thank you for being here whenever I need someone to talk to. Thank you for just being by my side. You will never know until you get to heaven just how much you have helped me. Just having a place to come and talk and be real with you and let God said that we're all going to struggle. He said this Christian walk is not going to be easy. Yes, Gina, yes. He said that this Christian walk is not going to be easy. We have to crucify our flesh daily. And I'm talking to myself as well as I'm talking to you, y'all. So don't just think I'm talking to you because I'm talking to myself too. Anytime the enemy sends an attack against you, if it catches you unaware, you're going to go through emotions. And what we need to do is we need to start casting those emotions down to the abyss where they belong. Because we all have anxiety, we all have struggles, we all have problems. And you are more than overcomers through Christ Jesus. For his strength is made perfect in your weakness. We're not going to be strong all the time. We're not going to be strong all the time. But we need to learn how to lean into God for his strength. His strength. And right now, I'm starting to feel so much better because the Lord is literally giving me peace and strength as I'm talking to you because He wanted me to come on here and just open up to you. And that is exactly what I'm doing. I'm opening up to you. I'm telling you everything that's going on. And the fact that I know so many of you are praying for me right now. It may not be showing me who all's in the chat, who all's watching, but I know you're watching. I can feel your prayers, and I thank you so much for praying for me. Thank you so much. If you need me, just reach out to me on my email, MarleySudzz@gmail.com. I'm going to go ahead and get off of here. I just wanted to come on here and let you know that I struggle as much as you do, and I love y'all. Y'all are a huge blessing to me, and I'm so very thankful for each and every one of you. If only you knew the things that the Lord has pulled me through, if only you knew the things that the Lord has saved me from, you would understand why I put my faith in Him every single day. And some days seem harder than others. But the Lord is always on time. He is always there saying, my daughter, I'm there with you. I'm there with you. Just remember, He loves you and He is right there with you, even in your struggles. Just go before His throne and lay all your cares at His feet and let Him take control. I love all of you, and I will be back on Friday. I'm not going to do a live tomorrow night for the spiritual warfare class. I'm going to do it Friday. So I will be back Friday night and we will do a spiritual warfare class because between now and Friday, I'm going to allow the Lord to heal me. I'm going to allow Him to just strengthen me and give me peace. And I know that everything will be okay because there's going to be a lot of changes on Friday. But I love y'all. I pray you have a blessed day. I pray that you have a blessed day at work if you're working, if you're laying down to go to sleep, if you're in a different country. I pray that you have a blessed night, that you sleep peacefully, that the presence of God go with you wherever you go. I love all of you, and I will see you Friday night. God bless you, Miss Mary and Miss Gina. I love you both.